So that's a good example of what you can do for there. Additionally, you can actually receive a copy of all ISP complaints. So when your subscribers are marking your emails as spam, you can actually receive a copy of those emails. And ISPs call that their feedback loop program. So it gives you a good feedback loop of what's working within your email marketing program, and you can actually take action on that. And best practices dictate that you should actually try to remove that subscriber from receiving any more future emails from you. So treat it as like an unsubscribe. And I'm actually going to show you in just a few more slides what the URLs are for those feedback loops. And so if you are going to be downloading a copy of this presentation, don't worry, you'll have all that great information so you can sign up for feedback loops. And I see some questions coming through about Gmail. Does Gmail offer a feedback loop? And I want to address that as well. No, they don't offer a traditional feedback loop. I call it a poor man's feedback loop because it's actually just an email header that they have inserted. It's called the list-unsubscribe. And you just include that in the header. It's something that your subscribers can't see. So, and then next to the list unsubscribe header, you just put in your unsubscribe email address or the URL. So next time in Gmail, when they click on the report spam button, they will actually be prompted to either be removed from the list permanently to unsubscribe, which is good for you because then you can receive a copy of that unsubscribe when they report it as spam. So they don't have to be bothered about receiving any emails from you. And the good news about doing that too is that, and even with feedback loops is by removing them, is that they can't complain again. These complainers tend to repeatedly complain about your email marketing program, which can drive your complaint rates up higher and then decrease the amount of emails that are actually reaching your inbox at a global level. And so just how bad is that? So you can see here a chart based on research that we've done here at ReturnPath, and we've shown your complaint rates by sender score. So if you're between 90 and 100, which a majority of you were, that probably means that you have a very low complaint rate. If you're in the middle ground between 81 and 90, you have a 0.1%. And remember I said before, you want to keep your complaint rate at all major ISPs below the 0.1% threshold. Anything above that, you're going to start to see deliverability issues. So you can see if you're if you have a sender score between 41 and 50, that probably means that your complaint rate is a 1.7%, which is extremely high and much higher than the average. So now I want to talk about the hard bounce rate. So the hard bounce rate, again, specifically around the unknown users, so these non-existent addresses,